Hello, this is Jim Smith at GannAnalysis.net. Here's the website address if you're interested. You can go there and hit the shop button if you want to sign up, pay with PayPal or credit card. Now, today I want to show you something very interesting. What I call the anchor is where we start the square of 144. And keep in mind, we're using a 1-by-1 scale of 0.5 points per month. That means that the red line moving down drops at a rate of 0.5 points per month. So by the time you get to the bottom of the square, you will have dropped 72 points, half of 144. Now, the other thing to keep in mind, the divisions, 1/4, 1/2, 3/4, completion of the square. So the circles show you where we have hits, caught a high here, a high here, a high, a low, a high, a high, a low, a high. And we think right now, we think this is probably a low. So notice here that a former high, a high, and now, it was resistance 3 times, now it's support. That is common. Even if you're not looking at Gann charts, a lot of traders, a lot of chartists will notice, hey, former resistance is now support. That's a good place to buy. But what they don't know, and they didn't know this back here because it hadn't happened yet. But if you drew the square of 144 from here, you would have known this, something that other traders don't know, other chartists don't know, because they haven't seen it yet. This high hadn't yet happened. So imagine you're down here and you see it stop right here. You would know that's active resistance on the square of 144. 50% is a major division on the square of 144. So the other thing you might notice here, as you get into the time divisions, the 1/4, that gave you a high, boom, it dropped like a stone, and it found support on the 3/4 division down from high in price before it rallied back to the 50% mark. Again, boom, boom. And here, you knew what a change in trend was likely halfway through the square. Maybe you didn't know which way it was going to go, but then you saw this outside reversal month down, boom, you knew it was going down. And then once you broke out above the 1-by-1, you knew it was going up. And sure enough, found resistance again. Not quite ready for prime time. We failed 3 times here, sold off. Finally, we broke through it, rallied strongly, but oops, looks like 3/4 of the distance through the square in time. That was time resistance. That's why it gave you the sell-off. Now, the fact that you found support 2 weeks in a row is very interesting. I think this is a great setup for a move up. I'm not telling you to buy or sell GDX. I'm telling you what the Gann square would tell you. This is the square of 144, and according to this square, you probably have a buying opportunity as long as it holds 30.82. If it closes below it, it'll probably go down. But right now, it looks pretty good. So in any case, you probably know where your stop loss would be if you do buy this. But where's it going to go? It might go back to 66.98 to retest the September 2011 high. It might even go higher. But in any case, the completion of the square in time is September 2023. You might want to circle that on your calendar. As you get closer to that date, look for a change in trend. If GDX rallies into it, then you know that's probably a high. If it sells off and forms a higher low, maybe it continues on. But in any case, some sort of turn is likely in September 2023. This is going to be a very important date, time frame for GDX. So I hope this has been helpful. If you like, you can try out the service for 3 months, see how you like it. If you don't like it, that's the end of your obligation. We don't keep your credit card. You have to renew every 3 months. If you don't like it, you don't renew. Boom, you're done. No obligation after that. But you try it out for 3 months and see how it goes. We cover stocks, bonds, forex, commodities, and of course right now really hot would be gold mining stocks, in general. A lot of things happening here I want to show you. This is just one chart out of 22 in my report that I just sent out on GDX. I think if you subscribe, you'll find it well worth the money just to get that one report. But you get reports every day on the S&P. You get reports on a range of markets, 2 or 3 reports a day, and we jump around. We take, if you're interested and you say, hey, I want you to cover dollar yen, all right, I'll get to it. If you say, oh, I haven't seen bonds lately, I'll try to get to it. You give me a day or two, I usually get around to covering the market that you're interested in. So by all means, if you become a client, I hope that you ask for the markets that you're interested in. I don't want to cover markets that nobody's looking at. But if there's a sudden interest in a particular market, yes, I'm definitely going to cover it. So I hope this has been helpful. Good luck in your trading. And as we move into the next few weeks, keep an eye on GDX. I think you'll find it very interesting.